Greetings and welcome back to Theology, Geek, Fitness. I'm Jonathan Pritchett, and in this video I am going to be giving my review of the Undersun Meal Shakes. Not protein shakes, they're meal shakes. I got my sample pack in, and so I'm going to sample them and see if I like them. Got, what is this? This is vanilla. This is chocolate. So, chocolate vanilla. And I think I'm going to go with the chocolate first, but I will try the vanilla tomorrow, but you will see it at the end of the video. So if you're wondering why my shirt changes, it's because, you know, this is two separate videos slammed into one. So I'm going to go with the chocolate today. What I like about these is I get plenty of protein shakes during the day, but this is to replace a meal. You've seen my video on meal prep. And let's see if this can replace one of the meals per day that I bring to work. We'll see how I like them. I don't necessarily need to replace any meals, but sometimes it gets busy around the office, and you know, it gets busy around the house, and sometimes you don't chop up enough food, and so you come a meal shy, whatever. Sometimes you're on the go. Will these work? Well, I like them. Well, we'll see. I'm normally a vanilla guy. Like, the protein powders I get are usually vanilla. So I'm going to try chocolate. See how that goes. I like the percentages of the vitamins on this thing. This thing is great. It says it's got 26 essential vitamins and minerals. It's got no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or colors. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. And 22 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs. Remember, it's not a protein shake. And it's got 8 grams of fats. So all that information. It's all natural ingredients made from California almonds. How about that? Vegan-friendly, non-GMO. Those are good things. Earth-conscious brand. That's a good thing. And there's a code here you can scan that will take you to a blog, or actually a series of blog articles on Undersun's website about carbohydrates. I recommend reading it. Quit being carbophobes. No, that's pointless. But what I like about this is, I being up there in my years, this won't matter to you younger folk, but for us older folk, I like the percentages on these. I mean, they're not in the uber 100+ percentage on all these vitamins or whatever like you'd find in a multivitamin. But what I like, where it really stands out compared to like multivitamins and stuff, is with the calcium, the potassium, and the magnesium. So for you seasoned viewers of the program, this is great. Now remember, a multivitamin gives you those uber percentages because you assume most Americans don't go outside and do anything and eat a crappy diet. But I'm not one of those people, so I still take it because it's habit, you know. But my diet's pretty good, and this hits a lot of things that I think are important. Even when you follow like a diet on mine, where you're constantly eating the same foods, you really do need to shore up some of that with supplemental vitamins, and this knocks out a good chunk of your daily percentage requirements. So, and of course, like most people, I don't take my multivitamin every day like I'm supposed to anyway. But in addition to my multivitamin, I also take potassium, especially for those of you who work out. You need to get your potassium, and I don't really care about bananas. I like asparagus, but bananas are just like, I mean, I'll eat a banana, but you know, whatever. So I do take a potassium supplement. But this has got 15% of your daily values, which is, I think, even higher than the supplement that I take. I think it's somewhere around like 10%. And you take a whole pill just to get 10% of your daily requirement of it. But it's good on all the alphabet vitamins. It's good on that. Good on iron. Zinc, 35%. I take a calcium with zinc because I get my calcium. I normally mix my shakes with almond milk, but to get a true sense of the flavor of these, I'm not going to mix it with almond milk. I'm going to mix it with water. So I don't dislike chocolate, but it's hard to nail vanilla. Most vanilla flavors, I mean, if you try from one brand to the other, they all taste the same. Chocolate's more hit or miss for a lot of these people. But it actually smells like chocolate. That's good. It actually smells like a hot cocoa mix. Smells good. But, I mean, that can be deceiving. So we're going to get that in there. It says to mix with, what does it say? 12 to 14 ounces. This is 8. I know this is riveting video, I'm sure. But, so we're going to try the chocolate. This is my afternoon meal time, so it's not like another tub of chicken, fish, beef, or turkey. This is what I'm doing for my meal. Got my shaker cup here. I normally do a protein shake at around 3:30 in the afternoons. It's currently, at the time of this recording, 1:07. So I normally eat my meal at 1. My second lunch, you know, I'm like a hobbit. You really are like a hobbit when you go to like 5 or 6 meals a day. Well, it's already looking, yeah, it's already looking pretty well mixed. Now it's time to see if this is any good. It's good. It's good. It tastes like hot chocolate after it's cooled down, which I like. It's really smooth too. It mixed up well in there. But it really does. I probably would continue to drink this with water because even though I use unsweetened almond milk, it might actually be too much of that to overpower the flavor. This is really good. It doesn't have that. You ever had those chocolate protein shakes or chocolate flavored shakes like that, where it either tastes nasty or it gives you that kind of, you don't get that with this. And that's why I always gravitated towards vanilla, because it's got that, you know, it actually just tastes like hot chocolate that's cooled off. It doesn't taste like that chocolate shake stuff that's, I mean, some people love it. They swear by it. They always get chocolate like vanilla protein powder. That's gross. Vanilla shakes are gross. We're going to do chocolate. I don't do the chocolate because I actually like real chocolate. So when I drink those chocolate flavored shakes, it just has that, I don't know what that is, but I always go, it's always that taste that bites you. This is smooth as silk and it's not even gritty. And I didn't even like try to shake this as rigorously as I shake my protein powder shakes, because you know those can be difficult to mix up, but this is really smooth. It's not like a candy bar milk chocolate flavor, but it's not like a dark chocolate flavor. It's like a chocolate flavor of like hot chocolate that's cooled off, like I said, but it's got a hint of the kind of chocolate that you get at Christmas, right? It's got a little taste of Christmas in it. That Christmas chocolate that you get from those assorted chocolate candies. It reminds me of that. A mix between that and like cooled down hot cocoa. And I mean, that's not bad what you get at the bottom there compared to what you know, you can almost lap up protein powder that's, you know, a little bit wet, still like a thick gum. This mixed up rather well. I'm impressed with that. Cleared it out. Very good. So, with all the vitamins, now the chocolate I believe was 210 calories. The vanilla is going to be 220 calories. Now that's usually less calories than I would have. It's about I don't know. Well, let's just say about 100 and some odd calories fewer than I would be having at this time of the day. But if you're in a pinch, it's fine. It's 210 calories. I feel full, so that's good, especially when you're drinking your calories. I still feel full. Zero cholesterol. Didn't notice that. Not much sodium. And I still managed to make it not taste horrible. 7 grams of total sugars. 12 grams of dietary fiber. That's good. Again, for those of us of advanced years who are trying to regulate ourselves. So yeah, so far I can give a thumbs up to the chocolate. This is going to work in a pinch if you don't feel like prepping, and okay, drinking one meal out of all your meals of the day is no big deal, and super easy. So yeah, I think the chocolate is, I will say that I really did like it. Vanilla is really my go-to for shakes. So we'll see if the vanilla is better. But I might be underselling it here. The chocolate is really good, but I am just still surprised at the fact that I actually like the taste of it, to where that is, the fact that I didn't hate it is I don't want to undersell the kind of compliment I'm giving it for just saying, not only did I not hate it, which is pretty high threshold. That's a high bar already, but I actually liked it. I would drink it again. But as you guys know, I stick to the same things over and over again. So I'm not ordering, if I order this, I'm not ordering both flavors. I'm going to find the flavor I like best, and I will stick with that until I'm absolutely sick of it, which take years. But as a meal replacement shake, yeah, it's I guess, I don't know, I'm not a nutritionist expert or whatever, but I'm guessing that this is when it came to the calorie count, how much they wanted to pack into this meal. I guess they're putting it right in line with a lot of other meal replacement stuff. So trying to find that balance between people who are trying to get in a caloric deficit and looking for an alternative while having something that that's nutritious and good for them, packed with vitamins, and helps you figure out your daily macros if you're trying to get into a caloric deficit to lose weight. I think they probably erred on that side. But as far as your overall calorie intake, for me, it means I get to eat more later at my next meal, so this is no big deal. Plus, that was quick and easy. That didn't mix up. Sometimes I just feel like when I'm doing the protein powder that I'm shaking that bottle forever. But that was great. And man, it's just packed with vitamins and stuff. So I think this is good. If you are looking for a quick meal replacement, this will work at a pinch, and the chocolate is really good. It's not just not awful. There's some of you who love chocolate, so the chocolate was good. So check that out. It's from Undersun, and we're going to now, not immediately now, but in the next portion of this video, we are going to be trying the vanilla. So round 2 with the vanilla shake. I will say that yesterday I had the shake a little bit after 1 o'clock, and I didn't eat dinner till about 5:45 that evening, and I wasn't at all hungry for most of that time. So good news is it keeps you full, which is surprising because that was only 210 calories. The vanilla is 220. It's got less of the potassium and iron in it as far as your daily daily value percentage, so something to think about. You can look at both of the nutrition facts on them and see which one fits best, and as far as calories, minerals, macros, all that. So vitamins. Ooh, that smells good already. Now, as I've said in the past, I love chocolate, but I've never been much of a fan of chocolate powders. But the chocolate was really good, so I have high hopes. But this smelling that powder. It smells really good. So I love how easily this just mixes up. You don't see a lot of little grainy stuff in there. It just mixes up super quick. It's not like a protein shake where you're shaking this thing forever. But this one does just as good as the chocolate does. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh yeah. That is good. I'm chugging this. It's so good. Very sweet, but not overpowering. Got a nice flavor to it. Shouldn't probably drink it like that. You should probably take your time and savor it. But man, really good. Just a little bit at the bottom, like yesterday, but not a whole lot. I mean, you get most of that in you. This is good stuff. I will say, I'm normally more of a fan of vanilla, and this vanilla did not disappoint me. I know you chocolate lovers out there are probably going to go for the chocolate, but if you like the vanilla stuff like I do, that is totally on point. 220 calories, 22 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs, same as the other one. Yeah. So look, they're both fantastic, but the vanilla is my preference. Even though this is like probably the only chocolate I've ever liked as a chocolate powder, but for me the vanilla works great. And again, I did it with water, not my usual almond milk. So I just wanted to see if the flavors can stand without mixing it with like milk or almond milk or cashew milk or something. Totally does. But at 220 calories, I think that this would be great. So if you're trying to lose weight, okay, the fact that the 210 calorie meal shake, the meal replacement shake, kept me full. This would be a great breakfast and afternoon meal, and then you have a sensible lunch and a sensible dinner, and you'll start shedding some weight and getting some essential nutrients and vitamins and minerals into your system, which is always a good thing. So for me, though, if I was to use this into my eating, this would be good so that I could adjust my calories probably for the lunch as opposed to the dinner, because I like to eat fewer calories as the day goes on, because I'm an early riser, and so I need more of my energy throughout the day than I do really in the evenings. I don't do a whole lot in the evenings. So this would actually be good because I could probably, to balance out, because I actually need more calories per meal than just 220, but it could give me a bigger lunch, and that would be nice. Because I mean, you've seen my meal plan video, you've seen my lunch in the little containers. I could probably stuff more food in there and average out the calories, and then this would be, just a quick meal, keep you full. You don't have to microwave yet another dish. Eating 2 microwave prepped meals in a day is, this would just be easier. Plus, I could eat more food at my 10 o'clock lunch. I eat lunch at usually around 10 or so, and then I have this meal again at 1. And it's a nice break. I don't know if I'd do it every day, but it is a nice break from just eating more of a sandwich or something, or not a sandwich, but a more chicken or something in the afternoon. Chicken and salad. This seems to probably do better, and it keeps you full, which was what's weird. It's already hard. See, when I was heavier before all my weight loss, you don't realize how many calories you're eating when you're not eating healthy, because none of it's satisfying, none of it's filling, but it's got loads and loads of calories in it, and you just put on all this weight, and you're saying, I don't eat that much. Well, you do, you just don't realize it. I mean, when you don't realize how much they pack, how many calories are packed into like a combo meal or whatever. And ever since I've been trying to get somewhere between 26 and 2,800 calories a day, to get in surplus, I just feel like I'm constantly eating, right? But when you're eating healthy foods, you can eat tons of it, tons of vegetables that fill you up, and you're not eating a whole ton of calories. So when you're eating healthy foods, it feels like you're constantly eating, but you're probably eating fewer. In addition to being more active, you're probably eating a lot more just quantity than, at least I feel like I am, than I was except for those binges and desserts and stuff. But just on an average day, I feel like I'm eating way more food than I did when I was heavy. And that's because I'm eating, low calorie dense foods and things like that. So if you want to lose weight, this thing's going to help you. If you want to have more of an on-the-go shake that's easier than just reheating another prepped meal, give you a break from that, this might be the way to go. And then, of course, if you still need more calories, you can just add something else to this. Or what I'm thinking about doing is making my lunch a bigger meal. So that's how I do it. But for weight loss, I can't think of anything to help with your meal planning as far as your diet goes for trying to lose weight. Then, have one of these for breakfast, have one of these in the afternoon, and then eat a decent lunch, whatever time you eat lunch, and eat a decent dinner, and you're good to go. And that's not all, you're good to go. You'll get some, if you're smart about your lunch and dinner, you'll get the adequate protein you need. You don't really need to worry about the carbs and the fats as long as you get the calories into a deficit, and you get your protein so you can maintain whatever muscle you can as you're losing weight. These things are going to work. These things are good. I prefer the vanilla. But anyway, there you go. That's the meal shakes from Undersun Fitness. Fantastic products. You can get them on their website. I'll put the link in the description. And give it a try. I think you can get this sample pack, and then if you want to, you can order a box, and you get them cheaper if you subscribe to it, and they send it to you on a regular basis. So check it out. Hope you found this video helpful. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the dislike button. I don't care either way. What's your favorite meal shakes? And maybe I'll try those, but I don't know. These are going to work. These are good. Check them out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to support what we're doing at Theology Geek Fitness, go to patreon.com/TheologyGeekFitness, and we will reinvest all of that Patreon money back into the channel to make it better. Appreciate you watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.